General Hospital spoilers reveals that Michael will probably not be happy with Willow's upcoming decision, but for someone who had just come out of danger like Willow, Michael had no choice but to submit to her will. TJ informs Michael and Willow that Willow's situation is much better now. This means that Willow no longer needs to be in the hospital and can be treated at home. Because her health has only recently recovered, Willow still has to limit contact with too many people. TJ suggests that Willow's number of caregivers should not be too large and that there should be a specific list for him to control. Besides Michael, Willow wants Nina to be allowed to come to her house to visit her, which surprises Michael quite a bit. Has Willow already forgiven Nina? Nina is sure to be happy to see Willow, and Michael isn't. Meanwhile, Drew will face many complicated situations in Pentonville. This is the most complex prison in Port Charles, and Drew definitely has to be a spirit of steel to survive there. Before Drew, Spencer was the one who went through a lot there. Spencer was almost fatally beaten by the other prisoners if it wasn't for Cyrus's protection. This time, Cyrus will have a special welcome for Drew. Perhaps with Drew's uptight personality, he wouldn't have yielded to Cyrus so easily, so Drew's prison life will not be peaceful. Although Cyrus is at a loss, he still has many loyal juniors. In particular, more than half of Pentonville's prisoners submitted to him, so as long as Cyrus gives an order, no one dared to oppose. 3 years is not too short a time. How will Drew have to cope with the dangerous situations that Cyrus can bring him? Elsewhere, Joss will discover a secret of Esme, and she feels resentment for Trina. Joss originally hated Esme. Even if Esme lost her memory, it would not make Joss less hostile towards her. Trina recently confided in Joss about Spencer's insistence on taking custody of baby Ace with Esme. This caused Spencer and Esme to stick together, and it made Trina feel uncomfortable. Thanks to Trina's words, Joss also began to pay more attention to Esme. And once, Joss caught sight of a vague scene between Esme and Spencer. Joss didn't know if Esme really lost her memory or was faking it, but she was clearly intending to approach and seduce Spencer. Joss was so angry that she went to Esme and warned her. Joss won't talk about this with Trina to avoid hurting her, but it's best for Esme to get away from Spencer as soon as possible. If Esme is trying to plot something, it should be stopped because Joss will not allow it to happen.